everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land. Hope you're all having a fantastic time. Before we jump into the action, we have a few short announcements to make. The first one is, if you are watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to like the video, comment down in the description below, and, tell us what you like about it. Tell us what you don't like about it. See if we can't grow, be better, change, so that you can enjoy this content a little bit more. Any little bit helps. All of those interactions go to help grow this community, and, well, we want to grow, so let's keep growing, everybody. Aside from that, if you are interested in watching us live, you can go check us out at twitch.tv/prodmjoey. The complete schedule is down in the description below, as well as a link to the Twitch channel itself. In addition to that, if you are interested in potentially joining our games, or even just joining our community and supporting these projects, these games, the shows that we have that we're going to be running in the future, or at least having other people run in the future, you should definitely, join our Patreon. Join at a lower tier, adds you to our wait list. Once you're on our wait list, if a slot opens up for any of our games, we go in descending order to see who gets the slot first. If you want it, it's yours. If you can't make it or you don't want it, we give it to the next person down the line. But aside from all of that, we also have our lore dump available. So if you are looking for a dump of some lore, by next Thursday, we only have today, tomorrow, and Sunday to hit that 25 sub mark. If we can do that, everyone, we're killing it. And you guys, the community, gets to take a poll for what questions they wish to ask. Unless, again, we have somebody be 3/4 or like 80% of the fucking gifted subs by themselves, in which case, screw it, that person chooses. Sorry, everybody else, but if you're throwing all of the subs at it, you're getting it. But yeah, aside from that, how about we jump on in to the action? Hey, Polando, what happened last session?
Yeah, last time, we started off with Sebastian throwing his boomerang at people, or at walls. And whenever he did that, he pissed off the people that lived in the walls, that were little tree people. And they came out and they kind of swatted at us and attacked us and threw rocks at us. And a lot of people were trying to fight them, and they seemed to heal a lot whenever we were fighting them. But eventually, we just kind of went past them and kept going. And they threw rocks at us as we went past, but they didn't follow us. So we went deeper into the cave and rested for a bit. And while the party was resting, Nobu and myself went forward to do a little scouting. And we found what we thought were the gates to the Vort. They had big chains on them, big gates, and there's a little gap at the top. So Nobu tried to help me get over the top. And whenever I put my hands on the top of the bar, it kind of burned and I fell backwards and landed on the ground. So we were like, you know what, let's get the rest of the party. Some of them know more about magic. They might be able to help us out. So we headed back, got them, regrouped, went back up to the gates, and somebody pushed on it and it spread wide open. That's all it took. We didn't actually check to see if it was locked or not. It was not. We got into the town of Devort and started exploring around. We found some houses, and it looked like it might be a good place for Moose and his kin to finally settle down. But it was a little ominous that there was nobody here and the place was in perfect condition. We did find a well that kind of spoke to us. Somebody looked down it and saw a pair of eyes looking back out at them. They were like, Polando, look down there. I looked down and ended up shooting light down at it, pissing it off, and it spread throughout the entire town. Don't know where it went, but it's out there now. We headed back up to the housing area, and we ended up finding a snail that was moving very, very slowly. It would have taken him days to get across the place, and he was cleaning the area up when somebody crumbled up some bread or something, tossed on the ground. He sucked it up, and we found out that if you poke its eyeball, it can speak one of your languages for the time being. But I also found out that if you hold it in both your hands, it can hurt you very badly. So we used Mage Hand to move it around, and it was going to show us around town, and it was even going to take us somewhere very shortly that we were following it to, but I can't remember where that was.
It was going to bring you back to its home, where it is staying. So, as you all begin walking through this underground city, Devort, as it was once known, this beautiful relic of history that has been unscathed and untouched, if by magical means or a dutiful little slug cleaner. You may never know. So, as you travel through this city of single-tier shelters and homes, eventually you come over to a wider-looking building. The front door is creaked open by about 3 inches or so, and it appears to be chained heavily with these solid brass-looking chains that lock around, keeping it shut between the 2 handles, one on the inside, one on the outside. And as you get closer, the mage hand has to catch the slug again. See everybody? Right there.
It's chained, but are there locks on it?
Oh. Yes. Yes. I forgot chains are bad for you because you're so big. I'm not that big.
Can anyone pick locks?
Moose raises a tiny hand.
I hold up my hammer.
All right, Moose. And Rada will pick him up out of the bag and hold him up to the chains.
There's actually a fairly simple looking locking mechanism latched over top of the 2 of them. It appears to be a 3-pronged lock, which is just a long rod that has 2 rods that stick out at different heights and measurements. Fairly simplistic in its design, Moose.
This is easy.
He says that now.
Knowing me.
I'll say check for traps.
9 is not low enough to break them, but you definitely don't figure it out. Your
Hold
tools are more thin and frail. This seems more like a assertive.
I get a +3 to that.
You already have the +3.
That's Dex plus proficiency.
Oh, so 12 is the DC.
I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah, thank you. You go ahead and tinker around for a little bit until eventually you pull your tools out. Instead, grab 2 chopsticks and just shove them in there and twist. And you all hear this very loud as it unlatches and unlocks.
Exactly what I would have done. Exactly.
When in doubt, chopsticks.
It's kind of. I just got a flashback to like a movie I watched when I was a kid, and apparently one part of it was like it's like a kung fu movie, and there's a scene in a diner or something, and the main character just completely paralyzes a person by taking 2 chopsticks and sticking them up his nose.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like, it's not like he sticks it up there like he's trying to kill the man. Just like pinch into the nose, just like, oh, no, what?
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. I think I've seen it before. It's funny as shit. Just the just carries them with them.
Yep. No, but it just holds the lock. Looks over at the slug, and he's just going. What was it? Foot, feet, Toto. Yeah, I was like foot, feet, Toto. Yes. Says, can I keep this?
But what if the people who had it before come back?
You're
I'd
right,
rather
and I
you
put
leave it here.
Yeah. I like let it hang off the chain.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back in the bag, Moose?
Yeah, sure.
She'll put him
Crawls
back
up
in
with it. He uses the chopsticks as leverage.
You will need both of the stronks to push the doors. They are double sets of doors, and they both, although they have this very beautiful ivory exterior, as soon as you lean into it, it feels as heavy as metal. as both of you push and listen to the very obnoxious grind, just the opening it wide enough for both of you to fit through. And if the two of you can fit, everyone else can. Looking inside, this appears to be a very quaint estate. A stone chiseled table of some soft gray looking stone sits not very far away from you. A couple of stone chairs that look very well kept, though there are sections of fabric that look like decay has set in over the ages and has completely ruined them, that just sit around as well. Further ahead of you, there appears to be some stone chiseled kitchen that looks immaculate, but like it has not been used in an incredible amount of time. Can you just put me on the table?
I reach a hand out to direct the mage hand. Just a tiny hand comes out of the bag.
This is Nobu's mage hand, right?
I think it's mine.
Is it? Oh, Nobu doesn't
Yeah.
have mage hand.
Yeah.
You'll have mage hand as soon as you get Bigsby's hand. That's right. I cast mage hand.
Don't give him ideas. No, just like a tiny hand.
Yep.
And just swings around.
Carries and places him there. He slithers his way off. Okay, this is my home. Well, this is where I've been staying. I don't know if I call it my home yet. The original inhabitants might come back one day.
Were there bodies here?
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Guys,
think
Eat their bodies?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they're coming back.
Why not?
they never left.
Take a miracle.
What?
We don't just come back.
What?
We're not quite sure. It could have been like a lizard that just shed its skin, guys. We don't know.
What? No, there were people.
Body.
I did
I'm
eat
gonna-
a lizard once, though.
I'm gonna point at Nobu. Did they look like that guy?
No, they look like him. Points at Sebastian.
What?
We basically look the same.
What? We're gonna have to see the body.
It looks at its translucent body. No.
All right,
Bastion, not human?
I'm half elf, but I'm not that drastically different than Nobu, where it would be like, oh no, not him.
That doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure you're human.
Fast is as human as they come.
So, this is nice. You guys can hang out here as much as you want. I just ask that you leave the door open just a few inches so I can leave.
Are there any more of you?
No.
So you,
They eat each other, remember?
Yeah.
if that's the case, he's the only one in the city, and the city's this pristinely clean. That, guys, that doesn't add up.
Well,
I don't-
it's part of my saliva.
Are you gonna eat
There's
us?
Look how fast he moves. It,
Right.
what
But
he
my
said-
saliva preserves things. For a long time.
But it understands Elven right now, I think. I'm gonna
Yeah,
switch
it does.
languages.
I don't remember what language it speaks at the moment.
Oh yeah, I'm the only one that can't understand it right now.
Right.
This thing's gonna be worth a fortune, guys. Like, if it preserves things, just throwing that out there, so we didn't come here empty-handed.
I'm gonna look at Nobu.
What? It's here. What are we gonna do with it? Just leave it?
It just starts
Yeah.
circling around the table, and you see this like sparkly light behind it, almost like prestidigitation, as it just slithers through.
Yes, we're going to leave it because it lives here.
What?
I'm gonna take a bit of breadcrumb and I'm gonna drop it in the goo.
The moment it touches the glue, the breadcrumb actually turns into sparkles and shatters.
See?
Rolando can't understand. I'm gonna wander around and just open things.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna
blast.
snoop.
Roll an
You're gonna raid
investigation,
the pantry.
Polando.
Pantry raid.
Okay. Hey, that's really good for Polando.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
nice.
really hungry.
Yeah. You go over to the kitchen, and immediately Toto shouts over to you and goes, "Oh, the big ones at top I could never open up. They're too heavy. The ones down below, though, there's a little hole that can get you in. Oh, wait, you're big. You can reach in, too. Yeah, don't forget about that. The plumbing no longer works. The water doesn't run anymore."
He can't understand.
Rolando tries to turn on the water. Hey guys, the water doesn't work.
Oh, that's right.
Moose is going to.
Try the cabinets on the top. He says he never went in there.
Up here?
You open them up, and there appears to be this very fine china set. Or, sorry, not china, dish set. Each plate, each bowl appears to be made out of a hardened piece of ivory.
A
Looks
fine
very
Taurus
expensive,
set.
very nice.
I got some bowls. Now if we can just find some grub to put in them.
As you start removing that, everybody else with a monetary mind goes, "Oh, that's expensive ivory." Like,
I'm a kleptomaniac.
Blondo. That's
I'd notice it either way.
no. That's expensive.
No,
That is
it's
very
for eating.
expensive.
Moose is gonna
Put
detach
food
the
in it.
bag. Like while he's in it, he's just going to unhook it from the hook
click.
and drag it. Palato,
Yeah.
I can give you a better bowl, and I bring out a big wooden bowl.
Oh yeah, sure. Here you go. I'll trade you.
And I'm just gonna start putting the china. I want to call it the Torian set.
Is china like plates and bowls? I feel like that's usually like glass. This is ivory, so it's different.
Yeah,
It's made from. It's
All
made
right,
in Taurus.
So add 150 GP worth of ivory, bowls, and plates.
Damn.
I'll add it to the group loot.
How much
Yeah.
is my bowl?
Was that in all the cabinets or
One-
just one?
Oh, that was just the first one. 1 copper.
Haha. Suckers. Mine's bigger.
Yeah.
As you get over to the next one and open it up, Polando, yet again,
It's at 100 GP.
150. Yeah, which is 2 bowls, 2 plates. Now you open it up and you see this very, very beautiful set of glasses. They look handcrafted and blown, and they have little etchings of gold and silver around the rim of it, and on the base as well. They look to be wine glasses.
Ooh,
Wow,
look
Polando,
at
these-
me.
These people really had fancy flatware.
Oh yeah, everyone did.
Oh.
Wait,
Did you
stuff
eat
like
the
this is in
rest?
every house?
Well, some. The ones that I can check the cabinets.
He eats whatever he gets. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
at Planto, reach into my bag, and call out, "What's it called? The Stein."
Yeah, Stein.
A Stein?
Yeah, Stein. Just.
Oh yeah.
I raided a tavern once.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
big
So-
Olin Stein.
Toto, you ate the other plates and stuff that
Yeah.
you could find?
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
I would in
My
this situation.
acid can melt almost anything.
That doesn't mean that you eat it necessarily.
Why?
That is.
I don't
how
know,
he eats.
because I don't know how slug acid people work. I don't know.
No, I eat it. If I can, I
Does
eat
it nourish you?
Oh, did you
Yeah.
know the Chiba variety? She's
Chiba.
also kind of like you, but bigger.
He has mucus. He has slime.
Yeah, where did Chiba go? Is he still with us?
Chiba's been like hiding in the shadow the entire time. Just.
Oh, wait, he's still following? I thought he left.
Well, the moment any of you inquire if he's around, you see him. He did run away, and now he's back.
So, how much was the glassware worth?
If you take the 3 wine glasses, each one is worth 25 GP.
So 75 GP in wine glasses.
And Chiba walks forward and goes, I'm very scared. This is big city and not many people here at all.
Yeah, nobody.
That's because
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a demon in the well.
Spooky well monster.
Oh, really? What was his name?
Probably Jeff, I would assume. I don't know.
I've never heard of Jeff.
Well, pray you never have to.
Did he say anything to you? And I look at Nobu.
It told me to drink some water. Which I probably
Yeah, same here.
recommend.
That may have been a well lurker.
What?
Well lurker.
I think the name is pretty self-explanatory.
Though bound by bodies of water that are in, and their only form of escape is the people who drink from them.
I shot light at it.
This well lurker has been known to kill off entire cities.
None that I personally knew.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Messed up.
But they couldn't they?
Guys,
I mean, they don't usually kill the people quickly. It's more of a an acid as they slowly dissolve everything inside, and then they find a large body of water to be carried. It's kind of like a seed.
They dissolve people in acid, you say?
Well, no, they make them drink the body of water, and then with a portion of themselves inside, they turn it into acid.
I just don't see this thing killing off an entire city, guys. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
be on it.
look up. Sorry, go ahead. All right, I guess you're done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Toto.
Huh?
I'm gonna say hold on a moment, and I'm gonna pick him up again.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring him over to Chiba. Is this the well lurker?
No.
I'm going to put it back. I'm gonna put him back down where I picked him up.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, just needed to talk to my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chiba, you haven't lied to us. No.
He blinks at you.
Okay, maybe that's a general statement. You haven't tried to be malicious in your interactions with us, right?
No. There is nothing for me to gain by doing that.
Would there be anything for you to gain by lying about a well lurker?
No.
I trust you. We're friends, right?
Yes.
See, and he just said that wasn't a well lurker.
Well, I'll
Oh,
tell
no.
the Tartar I'm not that. I'm Toto.
I'm not saying that thing did it. I'm saying that it's just hard to believe that an entire city, looking at the city behind us, was killed off by something that makes people drink water and die.
Yeah, forgetting a. Oh, go ahead.
Moreover, me and Palando here both looked at the thing and it tried to make us drink it, and we both didn't. So it wasn't very good at its job to begin with. But you're going to convince me it killed off an entire city?
Palando and I.
Palando and I, that is correct.
I look over at Palando.
What? You gotta have etiquette when you talk to the fancy people.
It just doesn't.
You know, that's probably the most valid point you've made this entire trip, Nobu.
Like,
Palando said,
I just don't like this place. The fact that it's consecrated, but the map's written in. It's written in Infernal. This whole place doesn't make sense. Something's wrong, and it's that we have a little Toto here that's been cleaning it for years, even if it's slime. And I look, is the slime still on the table?
It has moved approximately 1 foot across
No,
the
that's-
table.
Not the slime. Not the.
Not the slime.
Not Toto
Oh,
himself.
it's Trail. It's Trail. Yes.
Why don't we see this everywhere? Shouldn't this whole place be coated? And you could say it hardens, but it still wouldn't make sense. And Nobu's actually using his brain for once. Something's wrong here, guys. Something we're not catching. Maybe we're in an illusion. Looks over at Chiba.
Chiba looks at you. Orlando.
You do that magic. You know a lot about that.
Orlando.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Slap him to prove it's not an illusion.
Ooh, I might not be the best choice for that.
Slap yourself.
Raina walks over and smacks Nobu.
Ah. Would you like
Jeez.
to give me a wisdom save, Nobu?
Oh my gosh, what everything changes immediately. Holy shit. Wisdom save.
Use your inspiration, mate.
It's not good.
No.
Oh.
Ow. Roll an Arcana check, Nobu.
Oh, Arcana. So another thing Nobu's horrible at.
Yeah.
18.
8. Horrible at.
You have a plus
Yeah.
6.
You usually roll horribly. You're not bad at it. But anyways, on an 18, there are certain types of mass illusionary spells that can be placed on a large territory of area. However, there are 2 triggering events that you can use to break out of the genjutsu. First one is having something strike you suddenly in a way that actually hurts enough to disturb the illusion from your mind. And the second one is knowing it's an illusion. And you just tested both things.
Do I need to punch you again?
No. We gotta know it's an illusion. And then I'm gonna look back at the city now that I know it's an illusion.
You
Anything changed?
look back at the city and it is beautiful, pristine, well kept, and empty.
Okay, look, if it's not an illusion, something just doesn't make sense. And look at the map. There might be something on the map. Anything? Does anyone like Moose? You're good with tools and stuff. Maybe there's like a hidden layer or something, or a hidden message, because it shouldn't be an infernal if this place is consecrated. And what?
Does anyone have an open flame?
I mean, we could put a piece of wood above the gate. Apparently, everything that goes above that lights on fire.
Can anyone make a spark?
I have a flint.
Yeah, I think we all have tinderbox.
All right, that's enough. I'm gonna walk outside holding the map.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, somebody make a little fire over here.
Why don't we make the fire in the fireplace?
There's a fireplace in here.
There's an
I assume
oven.
there is.
You see
That
as
works.
Toto is now going down the leg, just completely attached to the side.
Okay,
I
that
love
works.
him.
I mean, we're gonna crash here tonight, I assume. Let's get cozy.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start throwing like. I'm gonna start picking up drawers out of the dresser in my. Wait, are there? I'd assume there wouldn't be spare firewood because Toda probably ate it.
Anything organic or associated with organic material, Toto eats.
So firewood, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a table made of?
A stone.
Okay,
Everything that's still okay is pure versions of stone, and that's it.
Hold on, no, we're gonna need that bowl back. The wood.
Then I want my china back.
Toto looks
I
up
have-
at the
You a
bowl,
silver.
and you see a little drool.
No, level. No, Toto, it's a bad Toto.
I put a few torches into the oven.
And Toto crawls over towards the oven while you're doing that.
No, Toto.
It's
Toto,
going to take
don't-
him a very long time to get there.
Just start the fire, Moose.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand somebody. I'm gonna ask. Can somebody else actually start? I'm gonna need to check this. And I'm going to
I'll
see.
start it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm gonna investigate to see if there's like multiple layers to the map.
Sure, go for it.
Investigation. A
Ooh.
22.
Okay. Who had the map? You have the map.
I'm currently holding it.
You are boots with map. Got it. You take the map, stretch it out across the table, get each of the corners situated. As you start looking over much more closely, trying to discern if there's any specific features that would stand out against it, you notice something strange.
The map is made out of hemp.
No. Close, but no. The section of the table that you placed the map on that had Toto's residue, the map begins changing in color in that area. It becomes a yellowish tint. And there's a lot more writing on it now. Just in that one streak.
It restores it. Toto, come here. Actually, keep doing what you're doing.
Okay. It keeps trying to get to the fire.
But eat the map.
Oh, I'm sorry, to the firewood. Raina, did you finish making the fire?
Yeah.
Okay. The moment it ignites and there's like a flame emanating, Toto just and like starts running away from it.
It's contained.
No, it
Toto.
hurts. It hurts. It's on
Oh.
fire.
Someone move him faster, please.
I'm gonna mage. I'm basically going to it's a light toss mostly.
Mhm.
Just a mage hand for a split second, pick up.
And throw him. He sticks to the back wall. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. No problem. I'm gonna start looking at it and I'm like, this is going to get the map dirty. I'm going
Actually, it's cleaning it.
I understand, but it's gonna get soggy.
So
I'm just gonna.
you start rolling the map against the saliva, the trail, and eventually it starts producing words. There seems to be a lot more writing about specific areas and events, all across this map that you have. Language infernal. Who? Nobu.
No.
You're the only one who can read this. You go over to it, and it outlines specific places on this map, but with a bit more description that was hidden in this separate piece of paper that lies in between the paper itself, almost as if it's on a different plane. Since you remove the backside of it, it's much more translucent now for you to see through, as the saliva is just enough to eat the back layer of the map. Now, Devort. Disappeared. All citizens gone. Appraisement 2D. Depictions of D, it's capital D, in grave temples. Now, when you look further away, over near library, it has some writing as well. Group following D. Unwilling or unknowing who they are. Depictions in tattoo on left arm. 2 alive, 4 eliminated. And you see next, where 4 is, there's 1 cross 2 cross 3 cross 4 cross 4 eliminated. Then there's a third. Mida. Unknown affiliation to D. Ally to L. Stays in temple. Researching escape. Inquire with family.
Nobody's gonna look that at it. It says a bunch of gibberish. All divorced citizens disappeared. Something about 2D depictions to D. A lot of things about somebody named D.
Chiba starts chuckling to himself.
What, you know D? Show me D.
Say it.
He just keeps laughing to himself.
What's so funny? What's so funny about D?
Depends.
I'm gonna come up next to Nova and whisper in his ear, "D's nuts."
You got me. Okay, I get it. Yeah, no, the map says a bunch of gibberish. All it says is all citizens disappeared. I'm gonna make a wild guess, but if there's a thing in the well and there's a bottomless pit forebodingly close to this place, maybe there's a bigger one there, or something that might have caused this disappearance.
And Nobu, sometimes you just gotta lay back, and Palando kicks his feet up on the table and sits down in a chair, and let your guard down for a moment. When something tries to bite you in the back of the neck, you grab it, crush its throat.
That's not letting your guard down. You just described relaxing and then killing something.
Yeah, you let your guard down, and then kill it.
Or you get.
I thought that you weren't fond of killing.
I never said that. I said unnecessary killing.
Necessary killing. Love it.
Yeah, sure. Demons, fiends.
Okay, first of all, we're connected to fiends, and my mom's what? It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, there's 3 of them in here.
Chiba and Toto both look at you and go,
No, not you guys. The other fiends.
Oh, you mean devils?
No. The other ones.
Neutrals.
Sure. You can't trust the neutral ones. With good and bad, you know where they stand.
I mean, none of us are inherently good or bad.
Actually, it's a common misnomer. I'm gonna say, well, most fiends actually fall under the spectrums of how likely they are to deck you in the face.
Is Reyna a fiend?
I'm undead, thank you. There's a difference.
I'm trying to translate this to you, Palando. So, say you pissed off a demon, well, a particularly rude demon. Instead of trying to communicate, they would deck you in the face. But if you
sounds like
pissed
a lot
off
of humans.
Yeah, but say you pissed off a devil, they would explain why you pissed them off, and then likely deck you in the face.
You lost me.
Raid's going to check on the goats.
You go outside and the goats are just being, fed a little bit more hay from his backpack, and he looks over at you and, yeah, we're getting a little low on feed. Probably only have about another 6 days or so.
I'll tell everyone that we need to hurry up then.
Hey, Seabass, what do you think of this on the map? I'm going to point at end of the world.
What's it say?
Does it say anything under? It didn't say anything else under End of the World. It just says End of the World.
Well, I can't read the map, so I don't know what any of it says. It's all just like gibberish.
In places, it's a little past Mida, closer to where Mashara used to be, and it says End of the World.
Well, that's problematic. I don't know.
Is the
I don't
world
know what that
ending?
means.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there is an end. In fact, I believe from all our studies from the Great Lucian that the world is like a disc and it goes around like this.
Oh, flat.
Yes, a flat disc. That you go around on.
So we live on a flat world. Oh, cool. What if I can get on the bottom of it? Where's the end? It starts, like, trying to come back towards you, and then decides not to.
I don't know, but I think we should. I feel like we should actually said the exact opposite when the world was brought up to be flat or not. But End of the World looks interesting. I mean, we're down here. Not like we got anything else going on. We found a.
That's like nowhere near us.
I mean, it's still
We're way up here, and it's like way down there.
We can make it. I mean, we're underground. I'm sure there's a passage. I'm sure there's many passages, in fact. And where else are we going?
Maybe. I don't know.
Plus, how cool would it be to do a concert at the end of the world?
If you don't play Backstreet Boys, I'm going to be super disappointed.
Oh no, it's gonna be some boys. We got a lot of things planned.
So anyways, Chiba kind of just like goes over towards the stone couch and sits on it. This is nice. And then Toto is going to call out to all of you. You guys want to see something cool?
He explodes.
Fast cleaning. Just and look, I'm here.
Shit.
No, he goes, Zodiac?
Sure.
Cool. Follow me. It starts heading towards the door. You have about half an hour before it gets there.
Someone.
Hey, Moose, you want to pick him up?
Moose is gonna. Moose is like on the, like hanging off the side of the cabinets, looting. Just. Oh, okay.
Mage Hand goes over. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna show you the only place I can't eat.
Is it the salt house?
Yeah, it's the salt.
Yeah.
I thought we came back here to rest. We're all pretty tired.
Oh, you need more rest? Okay.
Then we are.
I don't know. Did we? I thought we came here to rest. at the
No,
end
you
of the
guys
last
have not
session.
rested yet. Just this creature has an endless supply of calories and energy.
Yeah, it's-
Okay, if anyone wants to do a watch, I mean, we'll take the first one. Not really.
we need a watch.
I
Yeah.
can watch.
There's like a weird, like, well monster that's like in the air or something. It's weird.
I'll take first. I'm fine with that.
I'll take next.
Oh, all night.
So
I'll
you'll
watch with
assist
Nobu.
them.
Yeah.
All right. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. So first is Nobu, second is Sebastian, third Polando or Moose.
I'm gonna watch with Nobu. I give him advantage.
Rain is already awake all night.
Yeah, I don't sleep at all.
I want to hang out with my friend,
You can hang out with Raina.
but she's mean. She punches people.
So
She just
You're
like,
a monk!
Hang out with Seabass.
oh, I'll hang out with Seabass.
Okay. Whatever. We'll have Chiba take one of the watches then. Fuck it.
I was gonna say I was gonna take the last watch.
Well, you need 4. That's the thing. So we have Sebastian, Polando, Reina on one watch. Nobu Reina, Moose Reina, and then Chiba Reina. So Reina, you can roll for Chiba's watch, but everybody else decide who wants to roll when.
How perceptive would you say you are? From the scale of -2 to 2.
Well, nothing gets past me.
Okay, I'll be fine then. I'll do this.
Flies past you.
Advantage. What could go wrong?
Fly lands on eye.
A 10.
Nothing gets past me. 10.
First one.
That's a great mental image.
That's a 10, all right.
So,
Do you want to roll
right
for
here.
our group, Polando?
Oh no, you can.
Sure about that?
Yep.
I mean, I can if you want me to. Are you not good at perception?
I
Paul
am
is horrible at perception.
not a wise individual.
That's why he went paladin.
Get distracted easily.
Moose, go ahead, roll. Or Reina. Moose or Reina.
Moose, please.
Roll again.
With
'cause you have.
advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say my passive is better than that. $17.
But in some situations, passives are not good enough.
I'm aware. I'm just saying.
All right, Reina, you have to roll the last one by yourself.
Well, with advantage. Oh, it's not bad for me.
14. So we have 10, 21, 17, 14. Okay, then. I like reclining in this position, so I'm going to sit like this until my new chair comes in. Anyways, everybody, as you are... Anyway, as you all go to sleep one by one, keeping a very nice, easy watch through the entire evening. Hey. Do 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 do.
What's going ver?
I don't know. I would like not Reina to roll a d20, please.
I'll do it. A 10.
All right, everyone else except Reina.
Oh. Okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah, I thought you meant just one of us also.
No, I meant everybody except Reina. Alrighty. Polando. You drift very easily to sleep. Before your watch, of course. And while sleeping, you experiencing something. There's an individual who seems to be walking, pacing back and forth against this solid stone slab flooring covered in these white, perfect walls or openness, with these large gates surrounding the other section of a different pathway that would lead here, covered in silver and gold that are both shut. The individual walking back and forth stops, turns, and looks at you, Polando. You see a system of circular objects inside of their eye that seem to swiftly move, clink, and intertwine, shifting very quickly as they tilt their head, just looking at you. You. Shoot. I really need to work on my aim, don't I?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, how are you, Polando?
Oh, I'm great. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Well, I mean, all things considered, not so bad. However, I was, talking to some people, further away, of course. at different planes. And they told me some very unfortunate news, and I thought I should tell Reina, but apparently she does not sleep.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Ah, very unfortunate. Anyways, bad things are happening to other worlds, not this one. Well, potentially will be this one soon.
Damn it, I was gonna say it's good for us, but
Well, could be, could not be. It's all dependent. On actions, of course. Tell me, have you found a house for your mouse yet?
potentially.
Wonderful. That means you're getting closer to being done that, and you can start caring about more things. That is good. You're the one who shoots fire from your hands, right?
It's light.
Ah, close enough. Okay.
I can kick fire.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just, can you do me a little favor?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Can you be extra special and nice?
Oh yeah, of course.
And convince your friends to be nice too.
I'll try to, but some of them have a not so nice disposition.
Oh, yes, of course. That's most people, in all honesty. But I want to be sure that you all will be safe. Huh. I actually
well,
quite
that's
like
nice. I
Zodiac. It's
appreciate
pretty nice. Well, I mean, all things considered, Zodiac right now is dreadfully boring for many of us, which I like boring. Boring means it's easy, you know?
Yeah, if you're gonna take a look around, just don't go to Morian. They say it's great. There's not much there.
You hear footsteps down the hallway, and he nods, agrees, and goes, "Yeah, I agree completely." And when you look down the hallway, you see that there's a great deal many people walking down here, all with these incredibly ostentatious garbs, robes, iconography against different tablets and tapestries they might be carrying or bringing forth. Roll me a perception check, Polando. Whoops, you've been here too long. He shoves you in the chest and you kind of fall off the platform, and then you're being woken up for your watch.
Oh. Damn it. Can't I ever just sleep?
You were loudly.
Yeah, I had another freaking dream where I talked to people.
Who did you talk to?
I don't know. He was really nice though.
Oh.
He said we have to be very nice.
All right.
To protect us.
From what?
Yeah, I don't know. But he said if we're all really nice, it's going to protect us. And we need to hurry up and find Moose a house, because we have more important things to do.
That I can agree with. Although, don't get me wrong, Moose is important, but there's other things that are in my mind.
Yeah, isn't there
Wait.
crap going on in Mida?
Were you dreaming that you were at like a council meeting or something? I had one of those.
No, there was just one guy, and he had these little circles floating around in his eyes.
Okay, never mind. I thought. Okay. I had a
Stop
weird
eating
dream
before
like
bed.
that.
I
Moose
forget,
pops
did you
out of
ever
the
tell them
bag.
about that?
I assumed I did,
Okay,
because that's kind of a really weird dream to have.
sure.
Moose popping out of his bag with two goggles on. I had the dream too, I think.
What
Yeah,
dream?
about?
Yeah, with a council meeting of some people.
Yeah, it was like one of the first few sessions. I had a really weird dream about. Let's see if I can.
I wrote down like the bullet
It
points.
was on September 11th.
It's gonna be some collision. They need avatars. This is out of character. Janice has met his favorite of the set. I called him Janice because I thought it was Janice. You know, theory crafting.
Yeah.
I have to find somebody called Dorzan, but I think that's unrelated.
Oh yeah, he wanted to talk to you, Raina. But he said, you know, you don't sleep, so he talked to me instead.
Wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, he seemed nice enough a fellow. And then at the very end, there's like this gate and some people rushing towards it. And he punched me in the chest, and I fell off a platform. That's when I woke up. It was more of a shove than a punch.
I believe that's attempted murder.
No, it didn't hurt.
I mean, I got some things to do, some stuff for you tomorrow. I'm going back.
Alright, good night, Moose.
Yeah, I'll be up in a minute.
Yeah, we'll wake you up for your watch.
There's a bit of mechanical whirring coming from the bag now.
So, nothing else seems to transpire during this evening. Or, sorry, something will transpire during each of your slumbers. One by one, you all have a very similar dream where you appear, the same individual looks at you, and you see a room filled of people sitting at a table, some of which begin looking over at you, and the individual looks over and goes, "God, not the right one," and just shoves you off the platform, and then keeps going.
Again.
Raina will, before anyone else wakes up, she'll actually take over the morning like duties of like making breakfast and stuff. We'll give poor Ulrich a break.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Ulrich does wake up fairly early, but when he comes in, he looks at you, Raina, and goes, "Some creepy dude with some circles in his eyes wanted to talk to you, but upset that he couldn't see."
Everyone had that dream, apparently.
Oh.
Why didn't you try to, like, take a nap?
I don't sleep. I physically can't.
Oh, you just don't have to? You physically. You actually can't.
I can't.
Oh.
No.
I've tried 3
I thought you just
days
didn't, like,
of
need...
staying still. It didn't work.
Can you be knocked out? What if we punch you in the face?
Insomnia is a terrible thing, and you might need to get that checked. I pop out, holding a large ring over my head.
Maybe you just need to drink, like, a lot of blood, because when I have, like, a big meal, I totally fall asleep.
That's it. Yeah.
Who volunteers?
We need to...
Moose pops back
You're
into his bag.
I'll do it.
Toto looks at you all.
Oh, is it? Do you all always need to do that? Like, a lot? That seems like such a
Eat.
waste of time.
You eat too?
No, sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where you died for a little bit and then came back to life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Well,
that's so weird.
You see,
You had a point about the unconscious. I do go unconscious.
Try.
actually, from what I've seen in the study, unconsciousness is not the same as sleep.
Let's try it.
No, please don't. That's
Dibs.
unhealthy.
Dibs.
It's unhealthy.
Guys, help me find something heavy.
Ulrich looks at you, Raina, and
don't
just
think
shakes
that's
his
a good
head.
idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Seabass on this one. I don't think it's a good idea at all. Like,
Look, there's. It's not a coincidence that everyone had the same dream, and apparently this guy's been trying to get in contact with me.
this guy there's so many other spells. Like my mom even gave me this scroll for a spell that I probably could do by myself at this point. That could this guy's me us in his dreams. He obviously has the power to do that.
Honestly, I think that's not the best option. Moose walks over to Sebastian, taps him on the knee.
Hey, what's up?
Reach out your hand.
Okay.
He places the ring on in the palm of your hand.
Nice.
It's magic.
What's it look like?
It's a fairly simple ring. It has a brown, small gem on the top of it.
Sweet.
If you gave him a ring of mind shielding, I'll fucking kill you.
Thanks.
We dealt with that last campaign. We're done with it.
I wonder when I can.
Higher level.
12th, yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at it backwards. Yeah. So.
What's due? What's this?
Oh. Well, if you attune to it, which basically is what Adine did with the sword thing, but this time it won't scream at you. But if you think about it for like solid 6 seconds, or think on the shield or like think about on the ring, you get some of your magic back. But it's only like once. Like every day.
Thanks.
Like I said, you have to like kind of think about it for an entire day, and then you can think about it for a second.
All right.
It is a artificer infusion known as Ring of Spell Refueling. Once per day, as an action, recover up to a 3rd level spell slot.
Nice.
So for
Thanks,
Paladin, ooh.
Yes, that's why I gave it to the Paladin.
Oh, hey, look, I have another smite in me now.
And Moose pops back in the bag. Y'all ought to be thankful because I'm doing this and it takes up a lot of time. And he tosses out a cloak.
Toto comes over. Oh, food.
It's magic. You might be able to. He
Magic
holds out
takes longer to eat.
Yeah, this is for my friends actually, my companions over here. Here you go, and I toss out a another shelving unit from one of the dressers,
Ooh. And he will start eating it.
and I'm gonna walk over to Reina. Now you wear a lot of armor, right?
Yes.
All right, yeah, that should be good. So, this should help you. It's a cloak of elven kind. I know you're not an elf.
My mother was.
Oh, okay, then it should be like, yeah. But it helps you sneak better.
Oh.
And people have a hard time looking at you. It's magic, not. Yeah.
Ulrich chuckles over on the side.
He gets a punch in the shoulder.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm sorry, Ulrich. I'm sorry, Raina, as well. I didn't mean it like that. I noticed you like staring at my ears, so I made like large ears on it.
So when you put the hood up, just
There's
Mickey Mouse ears. But it's hard for people to look at you because they're so ashamed.
It's kind of like looking. It's kind of like looking at an otaku.
Oh yeah.
No, jokes aside. Oh yeah. So it was specially made item. You're gonna have to attune to it as well.
Okay.
And don't expect anything from me for a while.
Thank you, Moose. And she gives him a kiss on the top of the head.
You're trying to eat me.
Polando, Ulrich does walk over to you. You find stone chairs, stone tables, stone couches, stone cabinets, no rocks. And he walks over and goes, "You do realize how petty Reyna is, right? Even if she says it's okay, she's gonna kick your ass."
What? It's consent.
When she wakes up, she'll kick. Also, I'm
catch-
pretty sure knocking someone unconscious doesn't really work like that. If you need to sleep, you need to sleep.
You're right. I need a
Moose-
higher place to drop it from.
Moose's ears flick over. I've been trying to tell you this entire time. Unconsciousness and REM sleep aren't the same thing.
Yeah, I actually
Right.
have a cousin who makes this tonic that helps people sleep really well.
I really want to meet him. He seems like an interesting guy.
Seeing Maida?
Yes.
We saw your head move, but
Yes.
okay.
He sighed over the course of 4 seconds.
Belanda will stop trying to pick up one of the stone chairs and just, all right, maybe that'll work.
Hopefully, but so yeah. Besides that, I'm using up a lot of my resources would be the best word for it. So, like I said, wait a couple of days, months, possibly half a year before I actually give you something else.
I appreciate you, Moose.
And your third
you.
invocation is your house.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. Thank you.
So
I'm gonna
let me
look
get
at
this
note-
straight. He has a ring of warning, right?
No, he has a ring of spell refueling. It's a artificer infusion,
Okay.
and it's like a ring of it's like a spell storing ring, except it's only consume the spell slot aspect, but it's flexible.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So is it
It's-
one spell slot of up to third or up to 3
Yes.
spell slots?
One spell slot up to third.
So I couldn't do like a first and a second. I would have to do either
No.
one first, 1 second, or 1/3.
Oh god, if
Yeah.
it did it the other way, that'd be fucking busted.
Yeah, no, I just
Well, I
picked
don't
it.
know.
3 firsts.
Just continue smiting him. But again, it's an action,
Yeah, let's.
so nothing in the middle of hitting somebody.
Yeah, but, after a fight, you're like, oh, jacked up.
Eventually, I can get alertness as a helmet.
It's a tiny Viking helmet. Oh my god, that would be great.
Who says it's gonna be tiny? I'm going to wear the helmet.
You're going to be the helmet.
I think the helmet's gonna wear you.
Oh, I have a perfect image for this, but it's not gonna be a mouse in there.
So, as all this is going, Raina's gonna lean in over to Ulrich. Am I really that hard to look at?
He just blinks at you 3 times and I have to go help the goats.
Uh-huh. And you're welcome for breakfast.
He waves. So are you. Then Toto, over the course of this entire interaction, has finally made his way into the middle of all of you.
So, you guys want to go see? I want to see what's in there too.
Didn't we go in there?
No.
We went past it.
Oh.
Didn't want to go in there in case something was in there. It wasn't even consecrated over there, right? It's like the only other place it wasn't.
Yes, that is correct.
I put the image in memes.
Jeez.
And like that, I have crippled her.
Poros are incredible. They're the only good thing about League of Legends.
Got a pink heart and a red heart.
Okay, let's go.
And Toto starts moving.
Pick up.
And you
Sit
begin
it.
loading.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit! I gotta refresh.
you
Don't
all
mind me, continue.
you all travel for a short period of time over towards this only unscathed relic of the path. Or sorry, the only untouched relic. Everything beyond the threshold of that encasing of salt appears to be dusty, dirty, slightly decayed, and crumbling down. It is the only structure like that in this entire city. As you look forward, the doors are both shut. Double sets of doors looking very similar to the ones of the place that you just left. However, this building appears to be about a building and a half in height and a little bit wider than everywhere else. Mage armor. Aren't you the mage who gets real armor? Or can use it? Really? I thought Songblade's got that.
Oh, we get like a buff to our armor class. We add intelligence to it. That's it.
Oh, way better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dex plus int plus mage armor.
Yeah.
Basically, a int monk.
Okay, this is the house.
Polando will knock.
You walk past the threshold of salt first, Polando. And as you cross past that, we're going to go ahead and go to break. And when we come back, we have spooky music playing. Players, we'll be right back. Viewers, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Look for the next episode. It should be up within an hour at the latest. Be right back.